And then this shorter one, you can see, is going to go up and around these two sort of just balance shafts or cogs. They've just go around there, so then that will spin at the same time. Then you're going to have one separate chain go up, which go round the cylinder head, another separate chain which go up and around the cylinder head, and then all of the chain guides, which I've got here. So the next step is literally to start putting all that on, because once I start putting off the top, stuff on the top, I'm going to struggle to get to those chains. So hopefully that makes sense. But the chains is pretty vital, because that's what keeps the engine completely in time, the bottom end with the top end. So I've got to get this right. So now I'm trying to slide in the chain over the crankshaft, guide it onto the teeth on the crankshaft, and then around the two cogs in the center of the engine. To keep this chain tight, there's this guide here which goes into place. Then you have a chain tensioner which pushes on the back of it. The more oil pressure the car gets, the tighter the chain gets. To hold the guide into place, it has this sort of sliding pin which I've got to knock in. I use a bolt to screw into it, knock it in place, and then unscrew the bolt. Now time for the chain tensioner. That screws into this part of the cylinder block. Then I've got to torque it to spec. And just to make sure it still all turns around with that chain on, I spun the engine over, and it does still work. Now, for the oil pump chain. This only goes around the crankshaft, and then around this oil pump at the bottom. It said in the manual to pre-fill this with oil, so I got some Valvoline oil out and filled it up.